Hello, beautiful people. Hello, family. Welcome to Hey Mama. My name is Nancy, and this is another episode in which we get to host a very beautiful lady. She'll introduce herself, but I just wanted to welcome you to this channel. And this is a platform where we share real and authentic stories of mothers, the struggles that they have been through, and how they have come to overcome them over time. And even those who are still going through challenges, this is a platform where it's open for everyone, and women are able to relate their feelings and their struggles and encourage one another. So I pray and hope that you listen to her story with a clean heart and an open heart. And yeah, I hope it gets to motivate you in one way or another. So sasa uko comfortable tukiongea Kiswahili ama English ama yoyote yenye tuta nini nayo? Yeah, sawa sawa. So you can introduce yourself.
Hi, beautiful people. My name is Daisy Achieng. I'm a mother of 3.
Sawa sawa. Sorry about this. I'll buy another one. Itabidi tu nini, and then pia because of sauti za gari. So you said you're a mother of 3 days. Welcome to Hey Mama. Kindly, can you give me a background story of where you come from and how it was growing up? Yeah.
Okay. Growing up when I was young, it was fun because I'm the first child of my parents, and my immediate follower, I've left him with around 6 to 7 years. So I felt that real love from my father, especially my father. I loved him and he loved me so much. Most of the times I used to say my first love was my dad. Yeah, so there are a lot of stories in between when I was 10 to when I became a woman, like when I was around 16, 17. Yeah, but I'll not talk much about them. But what I remember, life changed from being loved so much to being a burden to my parents. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. This is because a lot happened. So
Are you comfortable to share what happened? Just
a few,
details.
yeah, I can share a few. Being loved so much with my dad, and now you can't get the love again, made me feel so bad because let me tell you first, fathers need to love their daughters so much. If you don't do that to your children, to your daughters especially, they can fall somewhere where you will come to regret it. So because of a few things that happened to our family, I felt that the love just ran away from me, and then I got myself into a very miserable situation. And in that point, I got myself pregnant at a very tender age. This is because all those things that dad used to do to me gave me, he couldn't afford again. So I had to look another way to get the things. The ways were miserable.
Yeah.
In that point, I got my first child.
How old were you?
I was 18.
18 years.
I was pregnant when I was 17, at around Form 1, Form 2. And then I dropped out of school. My dreams got shattered just like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm really sorry. Even if remain with it, it's okay. I think maybe now we can move on. So the way things changed, that is the main reason why now you found yourself in this situation where you're pregnant and you're looking for the fatherly love from another man outside or other men, let me say, because you never know who you're going to meet outside there.
Of course.
Okay. So when you realized you're pregnant, you went and told your dad?
It was so bad. The situation was so bad. I myself, I didn't know I was pregnant because I had this health condition.
Yeah.
I couldn't receive my monthly periods as any other girl would receive monthly. I could stay for almost 3 months before I got another period.
period,
So when this thing happened, I knew it was just normal because I used to not see my period. So yeah, I never knew. I was in school when our teachers were planning for some science contest. So I was amongst the mathematics. You can imagine.
Wow.
I really loved
The
maths.
chosen. Yeah.
So our deputy teacher first, or let me just use this word. She wanted to know our medical results.
Yeah.
So we had to.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, we had to show up our medical things. And now when I went to the hospital, I found myself pregnant. The hospital I used was the nearest hospital in our village, so they knew my parents.
So news got to them.
News got to them immediately. So dad was not far from that point, that hospital. He came running. He embarrassed me. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
He slapped me before people. I felt like everything has shattered. My dream has gone. Everything has gone.
Did you manage to finish school at that time?
I didn't.
You didn't finish?
I didn't finish. Dad asked me to go away where I didn't know where.
At that age?
At that age, I was 17, almost turning 18. Yeah.
So almost finishing school.
Around 40.
Oh, around from 2.
I was young, yeah.
Okay.
So I went to my grandma's place, mother to my mom.
Yeah.
Stayed there. Life was not so easy. Imagine living with your grandmom. She's not well off. You are pregnant.
It's
The
just
complications. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, it was not so easy. I gave birth. I knew my home is my home, and even what happens,
Yeah, you can go
I
back.
can go back.
Yeah.
So I just went back without telling anyone. With my baby now, I've given birth to my baby, so I had to go back, talk to my parents. Mom was okay.
Your mom was okay.
Yeah, these things happen to most of ladies
women,
nowadays.
yeah.
So mom was okay, but dad was not okay with it. So I kneeled down. I asked Father for forgiveness.
Yeah.
I asked him. I wanted to go
This
back
time
to
you had
school.
your baby already.
I had my baby already.
Yeah.
My dad used this word: when you've already poured milk down, you can't take it back.
Maji yakimwagika
Hawezi
hayazoleki.
yeah.
What?
So I felt so bad.
That's
Yani,
what he said.
in a span of 2 to 3 years,
Yeah.
my life tarnished. Like I didn't have hope. Totally. So that's how it is. My schooling, everything. I became a mother. I became a father. And
Yeah,
here
I
am.
also wanted to ask you, what about the father of the child? What was his response when you told him you were pregnant? Or how did he reciprocate this?
I want to shock you. It was somehow a relative.
Really?
Yeah. So nothing could happen. He couldn't hear me. He couldn't listen. Parents, both sides, couldn't listen because nothing could happen. Yeah. Nothing could happen.
Okay.
So I had.
Was it real?
No, it wasn't.
It was consensual on both sides.
Yeah.
And you had agreed that you were going to stay together at that time.
Not really.
Yeah.
This was something about
Just being young.
Being young.
Yeah, and doing
things because people are doing
Yeah,
it. You get it?
yeah.
So that's how it was.
Okay. Okay. And at this time when your dad told you that you cannot go back home, maji yakimwagika hayazoleki, what was mom's response at that time? Were you embraced back home, or he just chased you?
They welcomed me home
with the baby.
with the baby.
Yeah.
But the conditions became too weird.
Yeah, too tough.
Like I had to do some things to stay. Like I was paying rent in my own father's house.
You were paying rent?
Do you know why? I used to go to the shamba where there is no need of going in that shamba. Yeah. So I was like, am I doing this so that I can stay or what? So that
So there is the work, they doubled the work, or rather they were giving you work.
Let me say he was.
He was sort of punishing you for.
Exactly. So I did that for a very long period of time until I was so tired. And then this thing hit my head. Why am I suffering in my own father's home?
Yeah.
Yet I'm a grown woman now. Why don't I just get married, suffer in my own family, raising my child, if I can get at least someone who can really love me? So yes, it happened. This guy appeared. So
The father of the child.
no. So he got married to another man.
Another one.
Yeah.
So you got married again.
So I got married now. Assume the peer pressure happened, left just like that. So I have the baby. Now I want to get married so that I cannot feel the pressure
Of being at home.
At my father's place.
Let me get you're a mistake.
Exactly.
And your child, how are they treating your child at this point?
My mom is the best.
At this point, your mom now became the best, not your dad.
She has been the best. She was the best all the time.
Yeah.
Even though pressure ya dad was so much, so hangeweza kunitetea
venye alikuwa anataka.
exactly. But she loved me. She loved my baby as a whole, and she took care of us. Yeah. But when it comes to that,
it's another thing.
It's another story. So yes, I got married.
Take me back to the time when you were pregnant. What were you thinking at that point? Or when you were pregnant and you're in your grandmother's house, what was going through your mind at that time? As a lady, did you ever want to be pregnant? Like, were you thinking when you were young, at some point, did you think you wanted to be a mother at some point in your life? And what were your dreams?
When I was young, I had a very beautiful dream.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be an English literature.
Wow.
Yeah. And this thing, naweza kuwa English teacher in these countries like China, always ran in my mind.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest dream. But when this whole thing happened, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
The day my dad told me you have to go, a few things ran in my mind.
Yeah.
I even wanted to get away my life. Wow. There is this big river in our county called River Kuja. I just wanted to go there, rusha myself in that river, and then my life would just end that way.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Why? Because I grew up knowing that life is so precious, and it's a gift from God. So we really need to take care of it. We really need to take care of the life.
Yeah.
Still, that pressure of why am I going through this? Am I a curse or what?
Yeah.
Still ran in my mind when I already reached my grandma's place.
Yeah.
So yes, another thing happened. I wanted to go visit my aunt, and my aunt was living the other side of the lake. So for you to go there, you have to cross the lake. So my mind was, if I will tell my grandma I want to go visit the aunt, she will accept. Yes. Then when we go there, we only use boats. We don't use ship.
Yeah.
So from the boat, it's very easy. You just jump into the water and then you end your life. A lot of things were going on in my head. Yeah. But
we thank God that you're here.
Yeah.
How was motherhood, being a first-time mom with your baby?
I could cry. Do you know I could cry when my baby was crying? Because I didn't know why is she crying.
Yeah.
At 2 months, 1 month, she could cry so hard, so bitterly. I didn't know the reason until my grandma told me, maybe una shida ya tumbo, it's normal for babies. Don't cry because your baby is crying. But I could cry so hard
at that time with your baby.
I was hopeless, helpless. Yeah, very young.
Yeah. And you were not receiving the help that you thought you would get. must have been tough.
It was.
It was some tough years.
It was. Yeah. But here I am today.
We thank God. Yeah, you are. And you are really trying to make it work. You're actually making it work.
Yeah.
So after that, after your first baby, what are the things that you changed in your life that you told yourself, I'm not going to do this again in my next relationship or with my other children, my coming children? Did you make any adjustments or you told me that you found someone else. Did you find something to do in the middle before you found another person?
I can say the whole period, I can say I was still young and naive.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand for myself.
Yeah.
I couldn't say what I really wanted. Yeah. But when I can turn to the hands of time right now, I can do a very good
There's
decision.
a lot you can do.
Yeah, but I didn't do exactly what I would want to do right now.
At that point.
Yeah, at that point. But got myself in another marriage.
Yeah. Now that's where it's coming from.
And I was blessed with twins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Immediately after marriage, I was blessed with the twins, and then worst happened. I wouldn't love to talk much about that, but yes, I'm a mother of 3.
Okay.
Can I say single to be precise?
Very single. So the twins and your first born. Wow. Okay. So that relationship did not work as well.
It didn't work.
Okay. Do you feel like you contributed somehow to the relationship not working? The reason why I'm asking this is because sometimes, men also come up and complain and say that it's women who don't understand them. While women on the other side, they're like, we are mothers, we have kids, there's a lot that we are doing, we are taking care of, so you are not listening to us. So, and other people also say in relationships, when it gets tough, you just need to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
So, did you try all those things before the relationship ended, or what do you think was your contribution to the relationship ending, or it was totally not on you?
I can't say it was not totally on me.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on me.
Yeah.
When we listened to the other end,
Yeah.
or when we turned the other side of the coin,
What would you have done different at that time?
maybe.
Yeah.
I know my problem.
Yeah.
Mimi ukasirika haraka, and then I have that staki kuambiwa.
Yeah. Back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Na let me use Kiswahili.
Yeah. Okay.
Nikikasirika mimi ufura. Like I don't want to talk about anything. I'll be for more than 2 days.
More than 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know very well my husband doesn't love that. So that was kind of a punishment I was giving.
And then intentionally.
And then I didn't know it was contributing a lot for the marriage to break. Even though he also contributed in a few steps.
Yeah.
I would love to talk about it.
Yeah.
But yes, here we are.
It's okay. Now let me ask you, Daisy, what is your idea of marriage? How would you consider yourself married? You say you were married. Was it an official marriage, or what is your idea of marriage? Okay, if someone comes and tells you they are married, what are you thinking? It's the steps they took, the steps they took to say that they are married.
According to me,
Yes,
because I'm a Christian, and according to the Bible,
yes,
I know very well for someone to say he or she is married, there are a lot of steps that they have taken.
Yeah.
For example, they've maybe taken that decision of going to the parents for dowry things, maybe coming back, see the
Parents.
after seeing parents, maybe they have this little wedding, something like that, having the marriage certificate, that's the real marriage. Come we stay is never marriage.
Never married. Okay. So you were officially married.
I was.
Officially with that certificate. Okay. So at that point when you broke, you broke up, your children were how old?
They were so young, around 1.
1 year old.
The twins, they were 1.
Wow. Ladies, both?
A girl and a boy.
A girl and a boy. congrats. I hope I told you congrats.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so how did you feel when it was breaking?
Shattered. That's why I used that term. From when I was 18
Yeah.
to 3, 4, 5 years later,
Yeah.
I felt everything was not working my way.
Yeah.
I felt I was maybe cursed. A few people maybe who can get the opportunity to watch this video can tell. I always asked, am I cursed? What is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why me? Why is it not working the way I would love for you? Yeah. But let me tell you one thing, Nancy.
Yeah.
The moment something is going the very bad direction, there is always a very good direction that when we turn our heads, we can really find it and be happy out of it. So yes, everything got shattered, but I thank God now, maybe during the best time, everything can work well.
Okay. At this point, you're finding yourself, you're now a mom of three, your marriage has ended. You're telling me you're feeling shattered. What were your thoughts with your children? What are you thinking you're going to do with them? Or how are you going? Were you prepared for this? Or how are you going to live with them now?
This is where I love my mom to the end.
Yeah.
My mom came in.
Yeah.
Until today, she's still in.
She always comes in to help.
She is. I took the babies to her.
Yeah.
And she accepted like her own. Now imagine they are three.
Yeah.
At my mom's place. They are young. Kwanza hawa twins. Bado
How old are they?
They were
then? 1 year.
1 year.
When you took them.
Yeah. So mom took care of them wholeheartedly. Yani at times I feel so bad saying that walikuwa wanajikupulia na mom was there because I told mom mimi naenda kutafuta.
Yeah.
Kaa na wao kama unaweza tafadhali, so that when I go out there I'll focus on what I'll do, so that when I get anything little I'll send and then you share.
How was it breaking from your kids? I mean, these are your kids.
Most of the times I used to cry.
Yeah.
And that feeling has been with me for the past 8 years now.
There's no moment you have come to live with them? You have lived with them officially?
There are few moments I've come to live with them.
Yeah.
When I felt I was okay financially.
Yeah.
And then things have not been working so well. So the moment we start living, I feel like we are okay now, and then just everything just going opposite direction. Then there is this woman, she just come in, my mom,
and she takes them every single time when she understands you now you feel she understands you as a woman.
Baby, she's a good woman.
And she doesn't judge you in any way.
Never. Yeah.
It must be nice. It must be nice to have someone to have your back like that.
It is.
So are you working towards currently? Do you feel you're working towards your dream currently, or you feel like you're kind of stuck somewhere? And would you love at some point to live with your kids?
I'm working currently on bringing them now.
Yeah.
I feel right now I can at least do a few things so that we can be together, we can reunite and stay as mother and children. I'm planning on that, and I hope one day it will happen. I would love coming next year, they get themselves a school in Nairobi so that we can be together.
Yeah.
I'd love to put this verse in the Bible. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verses 5, 6, and 7, talks about how parents should raise their kids. Yeah. And God has given us that opportunity to take care of our children. It is not for other people to take care of our children. And when it comes to my case, my mom has been there to take care of my children. Always I feel so bad that I can't do that, but I would love to change it so that God can also see I'm also trying. So
to take care of your children as well.
yeah. So for any other parent out there, I would love to at least tell any other lady, just try hard to have the children with you. Yeah.
Do you have a resentment or anger to the people who you had the kids with, to the father of your children?
No.
Fathers? You don't. You made
No.
peace with them.
I don't have any anger with them because I see my children like they are so worthy. So why should I hold that grudge?
Do you get support from them?
Not really, but when it comes to the official husband, he's making his ways. So yeah,
The official husband?
he's making his ways.
Oh, the official one. Oh, the father of the twins. Oh, he's trying.
He's trying.
Yeah.
So
At least it boosts somewhere.
exactly.
I'm glad at least there's some help from somewhere. Are you hoping currently that at some point you will get married and raise your own family together with your husband's kids? The kids that
Nancy,
you have with your
I
husband.
can never get married to another man.
You have made that decision?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can't make it with my husband, then I better be single. Yeah.
Was the breakup official? Like
It wasn't.
Oh, so you're still married
In
by
most
law?
cases,
Yeah.
in most cases,
Yeah.
I almost got divorced.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was that bad. But again, this thing happens. I felt like my husband is the best. So that's my decision.
So you are not officially divorced yet?
Not really.
Okay. Still in communication, still he makes strides, but you have not yet come to a conclusion together.
Yeah.
So you are currently thinking, if you're not going to be together with your husband, then you're not going to get married.
Yeah.
Do you have future plans of having more kids?
No. I went through a lot. I went through a lot. I'd not love to. Let me just have the three. Fair enough.
You're enough.
I have a boy and I have two beautiful daughters.
That's enough for you right now. He takes care of your firstborn daughter as well.
Like his own.
Like his own.
Whenever I get this opportunity to buy things for the babies, he has never judged. He has never chosen.
He buys for all of them.
All of them.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
When it comes to school fees, he does to all of them.
To all of them as well. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay. Do you feel like if you got help or assistance back then when you were younger from both your father and your mom, from your mom you got, but do you feel like if things had not happened the way they did, then you would not have been in this situation currently?
I'm sure.
You would have pursued your dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you would have gotten your own family at
that age.
Yeah. But you do not regret having your.
I do not regret. Yes.
Yes.
Even though my dreams shattered, I found myself some other things to do.
Yeah.
So that I can move on with life.
And you're working also towards your dreams. Have they changed to wanting to be a teacher?
At some point, I feel like I'll do this to my children so that if they love the same thing I love, they can take my position. Yeah.
But what I would want to tell you, Daisy, is continue working on your dreams. Don't stop your dreams.
Thank you.
Stop, because even your kids need you to achieve your dreams so that they can emulate you, so that they don't go out looking for father figure and making mistakes also. So you need to work on you, and you need to work on your dreams so that your children can have something to follow on.
You are right.
Yeah, because if they see you happy, then they know a mom is happy, we are contented, we are happy. So nothing in this world outside will shake them or will confuse them. Because they see mom is really struggling and working hard and she's following her dreams. It's never late to achieve your dreams. Even being a teacher, right now you can be a teacher and even teach online. You don't have to go to China. Yeah, you can teach online as well.
I'll give a deep thought about that.
Yeah.
I think I'll I'll make a very good decision.
Slowly too. What advice currently would you want to give to young kids? Let's say some who are going through the same things that you went through, some who are pregnant right now, very young in school and pregnant, and they don't know where to go or where to turn to, and those who are currently moms and they don't have help. What advice would you give to those three categories of women?
First of all, before the three categories,
Yeah.
for anyone who is having a father, I would love to talk to fathers.
Yeah.
Fathers, or let me say parents in general,
Yeah.
show your girls, show your children the love they deserve. Show them even when you see they are old enough, because before they leave your house, they are under your roof.
Yeah.
Give them all the support, because if you leave giving them the support, they will find the support somewhere else, and the consequences are huge. Yeah, so like for my case, it happened that way.
Yeah.
So I'd love to tell fathers, to tell all parents, take care of your girls.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous out here. I can't tell, it's very dangerous.
And especially the fathers.
The fathers.
The mothers mostly they will come through.
Yeah.
Most times. But now the fathers they really need to check on their daughters. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Because when they leave your care, they're under the care of other men outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True. So when it comes to these young ladies, young women who are going through the same things I went through, I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
It's so hard, I know. I really understand. But don't make the same mistakes people like me made, because you're maybe suffering from one point, then you want to go suffer in another position.
Yeah.
Don't do the very first decision.
Yeah.
It's no twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get yourself something small to do.
Yeah.
You can sell fruits, you can just learn some skills. Like later on, I came and learned these skills I never knew I could do. I plait hair, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm a salonist by profession. Yeah, so ladies, you can get something you think you love and do it.
Yeah.
Don't focus on I'd love to get married. It's not twice when you are still young. Get married when you think your brain is mature enough. Yeah. True.
Okay. And what would you love to tell yourself, your younger self?
Ah. The beautiful me.
Yes.
I'm so glad that nilifaulu to go through what I went through, and I would love to be more strong enough for my girls,
Yeah.
because if they don't see the strength in me, if they don't see the smile in my face, they will fall. I would not love to see them falling just because I was not so strong enough so that they can learn from me. Yeah. So I'd love to smile all the time
Yeah.
for my babies.
Very important.
Yeah.
And what message would you want to tell your babies?
Mommy loves you so much. If you can one day find this video, know that mommy loves you so much. My first child is now 13.
Wow.
She's going to grade 8 by next year. The twins are now 9, turning 10. They're going to grade 4 by next year. Yeah.
It's been a journey.
It has been a very long one. So I love them so much. I'd not love to see them going through the same things I went through because I didn't do the right decision.
Yeah.
I'd love them to walk the right path so that they will not regret the way I've been regretting the whole of my life.
Yeah. If your daughter one of your daughters or any was to come to you and tell you that they're in this situation where there's a man who wants to approach them, they love them so much and they don't know what to do, what will be your advice? Would you embrace, are you open to this communication with your daughters?
I'm very much open to them, especially with the first girl.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays they learn a lot without our consent.
Yeah.
So instead of letting them learn those away from you, kando sana na wewe, I'd love to talk to her, at least ajue what is there and what consequences are there. So decision is on her. If she does this, she will be this. If she does this the other way around, she will be this position.
Okay. So you have laid the foundation strong for them that they can come
It is
and
very
talk to you. Okay.
It is very. For example, I'd love to share this small story about my first guy. Just few months ago, she called me via my mom's phone and told me, "Mom, there is this issue that is burning my heart, my head. I'm not so much okay. Can you please talk to teacher so and so on the phone and tell him I'm not okay?" So I asked her what was going on, and she told me there is this boy disturbing her. How and you're that young?
Yeah.
She told me, "Mom, nowadays they don't see the young in us.
The age.
They don't see that." So I'm not going through easy time. So talk to teacher so and so that they can help me because I have evidences. So that evidences iliniguza. So when I traveled home, I just managed to travel home so fast so that I can see and maybe make other things home. So when I saw the evidences, there were messages. Barua za kitambo.
He had written.
Yeah. Na si moja, around 4. I just took the pictures.
Older than her.
The same class. I don't know if he is older, but the same class. So I took the messages to the teacher myself. He was so annoyed. The teacher was so annoyed, but he helped the situation. So you see, they don't see the age nowadays. They don't see the age. That's why I decided to be very much open with my child so that she can know. She can know what the consequences of doing anything can lead her to. So she's aware.
And I'm so glad that you have put in place that foundation or that environment in which your kids, especially the ladies, can come to you. Do you feel you give the same focus to your boy, your baby boy?
Yule msumbufu wangu.
Boys are funny, they are always like that.
My mom used to say something back in the days. Ukimchukia mtoto msichana kwa sababu analeta mtoto ama analeta mjukuu nyumbani, you never know about the boy. Yeye pia anaweza pachika mimba kule nje na mama msichana amlete. Bado watoto ni wale wale. So I also need to have that close thing with my boy, so that he can also know whatever it is. He comes to me
and he tells you everything.
But he's so much free with my mom than me,
which is okay, so long as he gets at least mawaidha or guidance from somewhere. It's very important.
True.
Okay. So Daisy, thank you.
That's it.
Kindly, if you feel comfortable, would you mind sharing your number so that anyone who wants to reach you in one way or another, can be through prayers, can be through finances, can be through just communication, then they can reach you.
So maybe you'd love to know my media handles. Facebook najiita Daisy Achieng, najiita hivyo bado. Instagram, alafu sasa TikTok, that's TikTok thing, najiita Binti Bidii. The Bidii ni BIDEE, Binti Bidii, and now you can find me there. My numbers are 0745 202969. Safaricom 0745 202969. Airtel 0784 303029. You can find me in those numbers. We can talk much about anything.
Thank you. And the business that you currently do, you said you're a salonist.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so if anyone wants to find you to braid their hair, they can just give you a call on that number.
Exactly.
You can be available to even go and visit them.
Yeah, sure.
Braid their hair. Sure. Okay, apart from that, is there any other business that you do?
Yeah, true. I'm selling all households.
Okay, all
From
household
from
items.
women in the kitchen, from, let me say, men in the sitting room.
Yeah.
They love big TVs.
Yes.
They love the home theaters. I sell all those. Yeah. When we come to the clothings, the shoes, I do everything.
Okay,
And
you're all rounded.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm selling online
Yeah.
actually on my platforms, so I can post. You just ask the price on what you love, and then we talk much about it.
Okay. So if someone wants to reach you on every item, including clothing, household items, men wear, women wear,
Yeah.
kids wear as well, they can find you.
Yeah, true.
Daisy, I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving me your time.
You're
I know I've
welcome.
come to your workplace. You're quite busy. As you can see, she has her apron. So she was at work. I just removed her for a few minutes to be able to talk to her.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for giving me your time and giving me your story. I believe that this will inspire so many women and so many ladies who are in the same situation, who have gone through the same situation and are out of it, and those who are even planning, or rather they can see the signs of being found in the same situation. So
Sure.
through your story they'll be able to avert those situations and be able to heal also and heal other women as well, because I think many women are broken outside.
A lot of women.
Yeah. And they just don't have someone to talk to, because the society in a way is very cruel to women. I think so.
Yeah.
In a way, not 100%, but somehow it's a bit cruel to women. So I think there are many women who want to share their stories and they can't. And those are among the reasons, the main reasons why I even started this channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just to give women the platform to share their stories, especially mothers, because in motherhood comes a lot.
A lot.
I had to be a mom to understand these things. Believe me, I had to, because when I became a mom, there are so many things that I saw, or rather, your eyes open, and you're like, if I am going through this, if I am facing these challenges, and let's say I have a supportive partner, yes. What about those women who don't have supportive partners?
Yeah.
What about those women who don't even have their parents? What about those women who never got the encouragement or the talk of womanhood? Because we need womanhood talk
Yeah, sure.
to these ladies, so that they don't find themselves in these situations.
True.
And they're trying to navigate either way. So what happens to them? What happens to their goals, their
Sure.
dreams, their shattered future, the way they see that their future is shattered?
True.
It's really painful when you think about it. When you think about it. So I'm very grateful that you got to share your story, and I can take it now.
Yeah.
Sawa. So I hope that Daisy's story will encourage you, and if you want to reach her in any way you can, it can be financially, it can be physically, it can be through prayers, just give her a call. Don't also forget she has given you your social media handles. I'll pin them down below so that you can view them. Give her a call at any time, of course not at night because she's a mom, and she'll be able to assist you to the best of her capability. If you also want to just talk to her, to encourage her, kindly reach her through her number that is on your screen. And also don't forget, for business, she sells, she does salon, she's a salonist, so she's able to braid your hair to whichever destination you want. She will come if it is doable. And also she sells all these household items together with the clothings on all wear. It can be women wear, kids wear, and men wear. You can be able to find her. So kindly contact her, support her business, support her social media handles, and let's build each other together as women. We have gone through so much. There are many women still going through so much. The only way we can heal ourselves is by supporting one another. So let's hold each other's hand and let's move together. Yeah. So thank you so much for staying to the end of this video, and yeah, I'll see you in many more to come. Have a beautiful day.